Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lincoln Lieber 1983. You found it. This is where we keep it real and we talk sports, basketball, football, whatever's on the schedule, we chopping it up. If you love the game, you're in the right place. That matchup last night was
What's up, everyone? This is Lincoln Lieber, and I'm ready to do a NFL head coaches live stream. This live stream is going to be based on NFL head coaches and other sports related football things that I have. But before I start, my channel is Lincoln Lieber 1983. It has 436 subscribers with 1,114 videos and 295,245 views. All right. What NFL head coaches were fined? What NFL head coaches were fined? As of early January of 2026, several NFL head coaches have been fired following the 2025 season, including John Harbaugh, Baltimore Ravens, Pete Carroll, Las Vegas Raiders, Kevin Stefanski, Cleveland Browns, Raheem Morris, Atlanta Falcons, and Jonathan Gannon, Arizona Cardinals, with two more fired mid-season. Brian Callahan, Tennessee Titans, and Brian Dabble, New York Giants. Here's a more extensive breakdown. John Harbaugh, fired January 6, 2026 after 18 seasons. Pete Carroll let go January 5th, 2026 following a 3 and 14 season. Kevin Stefanski, fired January 5th, 2026 after 6 seasons. Raheem Morris parted ways January 4th, 2026 with general manager Terry Fontenot. Jonathan Gannon, fired January 5th, 2026 after a 3 and 14 season. Brian Dabble, fired in November 2025 after a 2-8 start. Brian Callahan, fired in October 2025 following a 1-5 start. Harbaugh was fired Tuesday after guiding the Ravens to a Super Bowl title in 2012, six AFC North titles, and 193 victories, including 13 in the postseason. Kevin Stefanski, NFL Coach of the Year in 2020 and 2023, but he failed to find consistent success with any of the team's quarterbacks during his tenure. The Atlanta Falcons fired general manager Terry Fontenot and head coach Raheem Morris on Sunday night hours after the team's season-ending victory over the New Orleans Saints. The Falcons finished 8-9, tied for first place in the NFC South, though they were eliminated from playoff contention a month ago. All right. As of early January 2026, numerous NFL teams have been eliminated from playoff contention for the 2025 season, including the New York Giants, the Arizona Cardinals, the New Orleans Saints, Tennessee Titans, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Washington Commanders, the Atlanta Falcons, the New York Jets, the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Minnesota Vikings, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Miami Dolphins, and the Dallas Cowboys, with more teams locking in their spots or getting eliminated as Week 18 concludes, leaving several AFC and NFC teams vying for the final berths. Here are a list of the AFC teams that have been eliminated as of Week 18. The Tennessee Titans, the Indianapolis Colts, the Las Vegas Raiders, the New York Jets, the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Miami Dolphins. Here are a list of the NFC teams that have been eliminated as of Week 18. The New York Giants, the Arizona Cardinals, the New Orleans Saints, the Washington Commanders, Atlanta Falcons, Minnesota Vikings, the Dallas Cowboys have been eliminated in Week 16, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have been eliminated too. All right, so here's a list of the last remaining 12 teams. The Los Angeles Rams are playing the Carolina Panthers. The Buffalo Bills are playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Los Angeles Chargers are playing the New England Patriots. The Chicago Bears are playing the Green Bay Packers. The San Francisco 49ers are playing the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Houston Texans are playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, this is my last bit of information right here. So here are additional NFL notes from ESPN. Detroit Lions have fired offensive coordinator John Morton after one season. The team announced Tuesday. 156 was brought in to replace Ben Johnson, who was hired as head coach of the Chicago Bears after the Lions' record-setting 15-win season in 2024. From Adam Schefter. Sources, former Dallas Cowboys head coach and NBC analyst Jason Garrett is interviewing for Friday for the Tennessee Titans head coaching job. The Washington Commanders, 1 year removed from a trip to the NFC Championship game, have moved on from both coordinators. Sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter. The the comma- the Commanders and offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury mutually agreed to part ways after he met with head coach Dan Quinn. The team fired defense coordinator Joe Witt Jr. too. The latter move had been long expected, considering Dan Quinn took over defensive play calling duties from Witt after Week 10. So to go back, go back to the beginning of this, there have been seven head coaches that have been fired recently, and the recent one is John Harbaugh from the Baltimore Ravens. So let me just go down this list again. So John Harbaugh, Pete Carroll, Kevin Stefanski, Raheem Morris, Jonathan Gannon, Brian Callahan, and Brian Dabble. So you got the Giants need a new head coach, the Titans need a new head coach, the Cardinals need a new head coach, the Falcons need a new head coach, the Browns, the Raiders, and now the Ravens. So we'll have to look and see who replaces John Harbaugh with the Ravens. We'll look to see who replaces Raheem Morris with the Falcons. See who replaces Pete Carroll with the Raiders. See who replaces Stefanski with the Browns. All right, so this is going to conclude this live. I have 436 subscribers with 1,114 videos and 295,245 views. Continue to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I appreciate it.